Mr. Accomando.
Present.
Ms. Borelli.
Present.
Mr. Uccello. Ms. Iannello.
Present.
Mr. Laurentino.
Present.
Ms. Roloff. Ms. Torbic.
Here.
Mr. Verso.
Here.
Ms. Zottarelli.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Glasses on? Okay. Nope, that's, I don't have to, do I have to read the other one? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. No. Oh, was it? Where is it? Adequate notice of this meeting has been sent to all members of the Board of Education and to the Bergen Record in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, 1975. Mrs. Violetti,
I'll wait until Wednesday.
you're gonna wait? Okay. Mr. Karati?
Just a quick update, if anybody has any questions on projects, but the referendum, I mean, you see the outside, it's slowly getting there. We have roofs on the canopies, and they started the back by the athletic field today before the rain started. So it's moving along. They did more concrete work up for the bike rack, and I think they're going to start working on the sign, and it moves along. Everything else is pretty much up and running, closing out projects, making the last payments. So we'll look where we are with the referendum and do any kind of, finishing touches on it. But does anybody have any questions on any of the projects?
Through the chair. Just as a recommendation, Coolidge School looks great, but your front steps have no lights. And at night, it's pretty, I mean, who's going to go there? But I'm saying safety for you guys. I don't even know if you have one in the back by where you come in, but a light would be good for you guys, just saying safety-wise for you.
Yeah, I don't think there's any, well, you're right, by the steps. They're on each corner of the building.
Yeah.
But we're also going around, in fact, the guys were doing it today at one or two of the schools, checking all the outside lights. We do have to add some, even if you go out here, this door right here, a little on the dark side. I don't know if the light's out or needs to get one put in there. But we are going around and doing that. So yes, we'll take that under advisement and.
Thank you.
Get
It looks
something.
good, though. Coolidge looks excellent. I just can't wait to see the inside when I get a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I do have one thing. I do have one item. I sent an email to the board, but in the event that you were not able to see it, we have to do our field testing for the NJSLA all fall, and every single one of our students needs to partake in this. So for the writing section, so we already did the reading and the math, and now we have to do the writing at the middle school, high school. The writing is 120 minutes long, and our seniors do not need to take it. So we are going to do a delayed opening for seniors only. I believe it's going to be this week, maybe Thursday, but I will confirm that. But I just wanted to make sure that we were aware of that.
And just one more I have is, they're scheduled for tomorrow, starts my fun time with our annual audit. It's exciting, and a couple of state reports are due, I mentioned as well, where we get our state aid based off of. Our transportation report is due Friday. My assistant's been working on that, and she almost has it completed to submit. And then we'll start working on the state school aid application, which is the enrollment count of October 15th. Every district does that, and that's due beginning of December. So that's the next thing we have to work on, and that's, well, we'll see what happens with the state aid formula when we're doing the budget. That concludes my report.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. This is for Wednesday. We don't have any other presentations or anything tonight. Okay, so we'll look at the board action items. B2526.20 and B2526.21. Does anyone have any questions, concerns? Okay. None?
If I will
Okay, go
share
ahead.
with the presentations for Wednesday, we are going to have our annual testing presentation. Then we're going to present our students that earned a perfect score on the NJSLA or NJGPA last spring. We're going to present them with certificates. Our Saddlebrook Education Foundation, the walkathon winners, they're going to come to present those students with their winnings. And then Helen I. Smith School, it's their turn. They're going to be doing a presentation to the board on their extracurricular activities.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Education and curriculum. E2526.29 through E2526.38. Does anyone have any questions?
I'll go through. So the field trips, we have our grade 6 annual field trip to the Fairview Lake, the YMCA. Grade 7, I don't know if they started it last year or the year before to go see The Outsiders on Broadway, so they're going to do that again. They read the story, then they go see the Broadway play. We have some Latin Club trips. The high school senior trip this year is going to be to Six Flags Great Adventure, so that's on here. Environmental Club, our Service Learning Club, they're doing a lot with, they're partnering up with Washington School a lot, our preschool program, so that's always fun to see. And our senior banquet's going to be at the Brownstone, as it is every year. Those are the field trips, and then we have some home instruction items. You'll see .31, that's our extended school year program for special education. We're just approving the dates. It does run Monday through Thursday, so there's no school during the summer on Fridays. It is running from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., so those dates are there. It's essentially the month of July. Then we have some out-of-district placements and some homebound instruction for students that are out of district. So Silvergate and LearnWell, those are two companies that provide home instruction to out-of-district students. We have, let's see, .37 is a clinical agreement with Keene University. So one of our nurses is enrolled in this program, and in order for one of our staff members to be her mentor, we need to enroll in this program. So that actually does benefit the district because then she does not have to leave our district in order to gain those internship hours. And our spring musical is going to take place March 6th through the 8th. That's item .38.
Thank you.
Through the chair, can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
course.
the homebound instruction, those students are not attending our school, correct? They're out of placement?
Correct.
Is there any reason why our teachers can't do the home instruction?
Their specific program partners with these districts.
Okay, so they're the ones who are setting, okay. And then my other question is, not that I'm against, I'm just questioning. The Latin Club, they seem to do a lot of fun things. Can I ask what that has to do with Latin?
They do a lot of team building activities in that club. Mrs. DeBonis, our director of curriculum, she does actually have a meeting with the instructor as well.
Okay, all right, just curious. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, budget and finance. BF 2526.37 through BF 2526.49. Mr. Karati?
I'll go down the items, and if you have any questions, let me know. 37 through 39 are the normal financial reports. 40 is the workshops. I don't know if Ms. Violetti, if you have anything you want to highlight, or no?
Let me take a look. We have, one of them we approved last month, but now instead of it being self-paced, it's going to be a virtual online course. That's number 44, so we put it on again because the price increased a little bit. But that's the one we're excited about for math instruction. Oh, no, I take that back. That's not the one. That one is for inclusive teaching, so disregard what I just shared. Number 45 is the one I'm talking about. There you go. Number 45 is that math instruction one where I was saying they start with the word problems, kind of breaking through the lesson at the beginning and working their way through. Then we do have several staff members attending the All for Inclusive Education Conference. That is about inclusivity and having inclusion classes and our co-teachers working together and making sure every student gets the education that they deserve. And then we have, I'm on there for Texpo, that's sponsored by the NJ ISA that I attend every year, and our high school band to attend the State Jazz Conference.
Okay, continuing 41, is a annual item we do with the budget guiding parameters, just, you know, a couple of guidelines that we follow when we're building the budget. I can't believe it's the 26-27 budget. And also the budget calendar, which I think it's next week. Yes, the administrators start getting the budget, they'll build it. It's due before the winter break, and then Ms. Violetti and I meet on in early January, and we'll have meetings with the administrators, and then start meeting with the budget committee. I don't have dates yet with the new governor, but it'll probably be sometime in mid to later March that the tentative budget is due, and then we'll adopt it in May. 42 is a plan that the state put out there to monitor the amount of money the districts are spending for each building. They have a calculation, which is the Form M1. They have the gross square footage and what you should be spending to maintain the budgets. That they want to see this, and if you look at that report, there's a sheet there that shows you over 10 years, and you need to be spending their minimum amounts. I don't know who watches it, but we definitely spend 2 to 3 times the minimum amount for all the repairs done in the schools. So we definitely comply with this and meet this, no problem. The comprehensive maintenance plan is just all the repairs that we do by building, and it shows like the 3 years, last year's actual, the current year we're in, and the proposed one for next year. 43 and 44, we had 4 lease financing items in our budget. These are the last 2 to create the documents needed for the financing. So one was on networking equipment, which we had some E-rate. All the purchases were done on prior meetings, but we had E-rate funds. 50% of the costs were paid by federal E-rate funds, and this is to finance our share. And then the security equipment is from our COPS grant. We had a 25% share that we had a fund, so we're going to be financing that part, and we're finalizing that grant as well. 45, 46, and 47 are on, well, those 2 lease financing, and then one from last month where I have to amend the budget for the purchases. It's an audit adjustment. You have to show it as revenue and show it as expense. It doesn't really do too much with the budget, but I have to record those. 48 is a decreased change order for Washington Ceiling and Lights. There was an allowance on there that we didn't need, so that's going to come back to the referendum account. But then the last one had another change order. This was for running the fiber line to the scoreboard, the entrance off of Poplar that we got approved, another networking wire for the cameras, and they did some other fencing and different items. So that's that, which was an increase to the original contract. Any questions on those items?
Okay. Facilities and operations. Facilities and operations, F2526.5. The facility use report. Any questions? Okay. We have no policy, we have no negotiations. So personnel. P2526.23 through P2526.31.
Through the chair, can we just go back to facilities and operations?
Sure.
Is there going to be a link for us to click on to?
Oh.
Usually-
Mr. Karati just went, oh, yeah.
I don't see it there.
Sorry, go ahead.
There is going to be something new, is I believe it's one of our grade levels here. They wanted to host a winter dance as a fundraiser, so they are, I'm looking at the facilities now, so they are going to be using our gym for that event.
For what, a dance?
A dance, a winter dance,
Okay.
A winter dance.
As a
in the gym.
fundraiser.
As a fundraiser.
Nice.
Okay. Anything else? You're okay? Okay, just checking. Anybody else in the personnel?
Personnel, .23 is a resignation, I'm sorry?
Spanish teacher.
World language, high school world language. .24 is an extended leave. .25 is a paraprofessional. There are also, I see .26, the stipends. You'll see number 5 is a TBD because I believe I'm scheduled to interview a candidate tomorrow. I'm also most likely interviewing someone had applied to be a sub-nurse. We already do have 1 or 2 in the district, but it doesn't hurt to have some backups. So there might be an addition on Wednesday for a sub-nurse as well. Number 1's rescinded because that was an error made by the main office, and the actual advisor is number 3, so that's why that's there. .27 is one of our school nurses. She needs to complete her hours of clinical internship, and that goes back to the agreement with Keene University so that one of our staff members can be her mentor. .28 is a Saddlebrook High School graduate. As you know, we always honor those requests to do observation or student teaching if we're able to. .29 is our principal of Washington School and supervisor of special services being enrolled in the Leader to Leader program. That is to earn her standard principal certificate. .30 is another Saddlebrook High School graduate to complete some hours for school counseling. And .31 is the spring musical staff.
Through the chair. On P2526.26, do we have a head coach for basketball?
Yes,
Oh, we do? Okay.
yes. He was previously approved.
Oh, it was, okay. I thought he backed out, remember?
Hold on 1 second. Wait.
No.
I don't think Mike's done.
Oh, good, okay.
Guys, you got to make sure you're talking into your microphones because they can't hear you guys
Oh,
down here when
sorry.
you're talking, just so you know. They didn't even know you were asking a question. Did we get that cleared up? We're good? Okay. Mrs. Roloff.
Hi. Also, on this teacher resignation, it's effective on 10/29/26?
Yes,
Next-
60
next
days
year?
from the letter.
Oh.
Should be 25.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
That she's resigning next year?
That's
Good catch.
wrong.
We will fix that.
gonna be-
I'm
because
checking
I
the
was like,
October
wow, she's gonna be
agenda to
there
see
for
if
a
the
while.
coach.
She's on top of things.
Yeah, she really resigned early.
Through the chair, on P 252629, is she acting as principal without her certificate?
No. No, you have a provisional or until you go through this program, then you get your standard.
Through the chair? Sure. I'm going to piggyback off of that. That is something we don't pay into, correct?
Per their contract, it's 50/50, I believe. I would have to confirm, but I believe
Okay.
it's 50/50.
Okay, well, I don't know, because there's no
Mr.
monetary
Karate is saying
value
yes.
on it, that's why.
Okay.
It's 50/50?
Up to a limit,
Okay.
he said.
All right, just curious. Okay, all right, now, because there was no value on here, I just assumed that we weren't paying anything to it. I have no problem with it, I just curious if that was the case. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay. Are there any reports that anybody wants to give tonight? No? Liaison reports, committee reports, either of them? We're waiting? Okay. All right. Do we have any correspondence for tonight? Okay. Any old business? Any new business?
Again,
Sure.
please, thank you. Our Saddlebrook high school marching band is a mixture of a lot of grades. And I was just wondering if maybe there would be a way for us to change the name, as in like Saddlebrook Falcon Marching Band, because there's all of it's not high school. It's a mix from 7th, 8th, you know?
She's right.
So I don't think it's 7th grade, 8th grade, which is wonderful. We have a beautiful marching band.
There's some
But
6th.
maybe we could like change the name, because it's not a high school marching band anymore.
I will look into that.
Okay.
Well, that means they need a banner. Anybody else? Okay. All right, can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? No. It would be really fun. It would be good that somebody actually got up and said something when I did this part of the meeting. Can I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion.
All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you very much. Okay, that's. All right, so that's it, yeah. So are we going in closed? Yes. Right, okay, so let me read the, okay. Whereas the Board of Education must discuss matters which are not appropriate for discussion in a public meeting, and whereas these subjects are within the exemption up to the Open Public Meetings Act and are permitted to be discussed in closed session pursuant to NJSA 10-4-12B, and whereas the Board of Education intends to discuss matters as follows, there's HIB cases and some other things. Attorney-client privilege things. Whereas the length of the closed session is estimated to be approximately 20 minutes, after which the public meeting of the board will not reconvene. And, oh, we will reconvene, and no, will not be any action taken. I was like, you threw me there for that. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education will recess into closed session for only the aforesaid subjects, and be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby declares that its discussion of the aforesaid subjects will be made public at a time when the public's interest in disclosure is greater than any privacy or governmental interest being protected from disclosure in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act. Can I have a motion to close the meeting?
Motion.
Thank you. Let's do all in favor. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you very much, everybody.